been another long week, but things went pretty good. And tomorrow is Cory's birthday, and he will be turning 10. So I was just going to tell you about when he was born, because he's the only baby I had that I did not have extremely early. Still early, but not extremely early. So the deal was that most of you know that I can't carry my babies full term, and so they sew me sew my cervix so that it will hold the baby in. And about 37 weeks along, they will, if I haven't already went into labor anyways, they will take that stitch out, and usually I go right into labor right after that, and the baby's born. Well, Cory, I went in and I had the stitch out, and the thing was, I don't know why, but I felt like I was like swelling up with water, a lot of water while I was pregnant with him. And so I had this stitch out, and then I expected to go into labor, and it just didn't happen, which was really weird. And I was actually walking around for a couple, I don't know how long it was, but a while, and I was dilated to 4 or 5, but just not having this baby. And the sad thing was, is I just felt like I was puffing up, like getting fatter and fatter, and I thought I was going to end up having one of these 9-pound babies, and I knew it was a boy, and I was just like, oh, I can't do this. I can't give birth to a big baby because all my babies were little. So anyways, then this strange thing happened, and I don't really know why, but like as the longer I was being pregnant, my ears plugged up, like, you know, when you go up high in the mountains, and it's kind of like that. My whole body was just like plugging up, and I couldn't, I don't know, it was just absolutely driving me insane. And so at this point, it's like, I've got to have this baby, I don't care. So I went in to see the doctor to, you know, have a checkup, and I was like, I looked at him, and I gave him this look, and I said, you either get me started and get this baby out, or I will. And he looked at me kind of like, I think she's serious. And I was, believe me, I was gonna, yeah. I figured I could snag the bag, break the water just as well as anybody else could as a doctor. So yeah, that was my intention if he wasn't gonna start me. So he looked at me, and he looked at his nurse, and he said, get her scheduled to get started. So I was scheduled to be started in like 2 days, and the day before I was gonna go in and get started to have the baby, I actually went into labor. This was 9 days before my due date. So on that day, I remember I woke up early in the morning, and I was like, I could feel little contractions, but they weren't painful, but I knew I was in labor. And all day long, just there they were, kind of slowly doing their thing, and yeah, it didn't hurt. That's a weird thing. It was like no pain, just I could feel them, and they just didn't really get very hard. Well, that night we were having a church Christmas party, and there was supposed to be a dinner and a program. So I was still in labor, and I figured, well, we'll go ahead and go to the program, and I can get my family dinner, and then we'll go to the hospital. So we all went in there, and we're sitting down, the place is packed, and they've got all these tables, and we're sitting there with my family. And remember, this is my 8th baby. So we're sitting there, and they decide they're going to have the program first instead of the dinner. And I'm like, guys, hurry up. And this, I mean, the program was probably fine, but I don't remember it, because I was just wanting to hurry up so I could feed my family and take them home and go to the hospital and have the baby. But by then the labor pains are getting closer and closer, but really no pain. It's just I could feel them, but no pain. And they were getting closer. So I'm like, oh, screw it. So before dinner, we all packed up and left and went home. And we took all the older kids home. And then my husband and I went up to the hospital, and we took my oldest daughter because she videotaped it. And anyways, we went into the hospital, and I went over to the, to register, and I told them I was going to have a baby, and they're kind of looking at me like, yeah, right, because I was feeling no pain. And so they take you in to do the little exam, make sure you're actually really in labor. And I was nearly an 8, dilated to 8. So they're like, yeah, well, I guess you know what you should be doing. So they took me in, and again, I just didn't have very much pain. I think I had two pains that actually kind of hurt. It was the easiest delivery I had. It was kind of nice. And then out came little Cory, and he was 6 pounds something. I can't remember, but blue eyes. And it all went pretty good. He's been a great kid to have in our home. And so today his birthday's tomorrow, but since nobody, I have to work and stuff, we're having his birthday dinner today, and it'll be fun. Lemon cake. And, I should post my lemon swirl frosting for you because it's to die for. Yeah, it's really freaking good. So anyways, I hope you all have a great day and enjoy things, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.